Wake up in the morning feeling good right now. I know it, where my joy come from. It's the morning. Oh.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome back. Long time no see, I know, and that is my fault, and it is terrible as I'm wearing the hat called No Excuses. But if I'm being honest, I honestly just have not figured out how to properly travel and shoot these episodes. I've been between here and Orlando and Tampa and Austin and Houston and just working in the music field, performing and doing shows, but there's no reason why I should be letting you guys lack, especially if you're following, and I appreciate the journey, and we're new to this, so it's like, I gotta keep posting if I wanna keep building. So yes, I'll take full responsibility of that, and I hope you forgive me. Some of y'all have reached out to me and, asked me where the episode's at, and I just haven't been in a position to do it, but I'm gonna figure that out, I promise, and we're gonna keep this thing rolling. But I am back home for a little bit, so expect some episodes. So, before we get started, y'all, let me first say thank you for tuning in, even right now, and taking the time to listen. This episode, I feel, is a good one, as it addresses a little bit more about the mindset. By way of other conversations, but y'all know how we do it. Before we get started, I'd like to take a minute, let's breathe, let's focus, regardless of where you are. I don't know if you're at home. I know a lot of people are taking on new jobs where remote is the way and life is changing. You're not having to go to work as much, but I hope that you're staying active. Or if you're in your car driving, please be careful. If you're driving, obviously don't close your eyes, but just quiet yourself and breathe and focus on the road. But if you're at home, take a minute, and we're gonna fall into a couple of deep breaths before we chop it up. Here we are. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. All right. I hope that you're doing well. I don't plan on being long. This weather is very chilly out here today, so I'm not gonna be long. But listen, what I wanted to tell you today, and I kind of got a few, so I gotta pick one today, and we're gonna rock with that. And I don't know if I've addressed this, but it is very important to write down tasks and to keep your mind clear. Stress is a real thing that's going on right now, and it's causing people to make irrational decisions in terms of, life altering decisions and suicidal thoughts and pushing family and friends away. But I want to stress the importance of writing. We are all, regardless of whether you're in a creative field or not, we are all creative, artful individuals. There's something about art that we all appreciate. And a form of art is simply writing. You know it as a songwriter, you know it as a person who writes scripts and films, but no, you yourself, your body is a form of art. And if your body isn't looking and feeling good, it is very destructive, and nobody will want to engage with you in a productive way other than to check on you and to push you further and further into a hole. I don't know everything there is to know about mental illness, but I dealt with, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago, and I talked to a few friends about feeling like I belong, and not on some suicidal thoughts, but just more so like addressing, how life is positioning itself for me. And I think it was just an uncomfortable thing about where I was at. But I want to stress the importance of when you write things down, you can view it and you can tackle it bit by bit, bite size by bite size. So say for instance, you are a business and you want to excel to a certain level. You have to write down the big goal that you want to get, and then you got to write down all the steps or the smaller goals that it takes, or how to make your business look better, all the tasks that it takes. Or if you're a person who's dealing with mental stress, like life is just tackling you, write it down. Seriously, like write it down. If it's money, write that down, right? Because in most cases, if it's money, it's because you're in a major amount of debt, or there's something you want to purchase to help you, but write it down. You write it down, the dollar amount, and then you could view it. And then the question becomes, how do I? Not why can't I? How do I? The question has to be, how do I? And when you can figure out how to tackle something, you begin to take steps daily to get it done, right? How do I? Not why can't I? Can't is actually a word that we need to, if you're not already doing it, you need to avoid that word. I've heard that so much lately. Oh, I can't hit this note. I can't do this. And I'm like, yeah, you can. You have to start slow. You have to start as if it doesn't exist. Yes, we all want the big dough. Yes, we all want to be fast-tracked to how to be on a cycle of successfulness. But at the end of the day, we all got to fail. You got to fail. You're going to suck. And you know what, Denzel Washington said this in one of these little podcasts I listen to pretty much daily. But you're going to suck at something. You're not going to be good at it. Yeah, you might be cool with a crowd on something that you know how to do, but you're going to be terrible at something. Especially when it's a new venture or something new that you want to tackle within your business. You got to be okay with that. So be okay with growth. Start writing it down and become a how do I question asker, question seeker, question to solution finder. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. How do I? How can I? What if I? Who do I need to know? And then you spend every day working on those tasks until the task is complete. So if your question is, how do I get this car? How much is the car? What am I good at that can generate the amount of money that it takes for me to get the car? I want this house. What am I good at that helps me generate the amount of money that I want to get the house? I want to go to the Grammys. I want to fly to a certain city. I want to travel to what does it take? That's it. We got to immerse ourselves in the question of how do I, and stop falling short because you feel like it's unattainable because you haven't done it before. How do I work for myself? What do you want to do then? How much money do you want to make? How do I generate this? Anyway, y'all get the point. How do I? How do I? That is the question. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I apologize to you. I am wearing the no excuse hat, and yet I have the excuse of not knowing how to record when I'm traveling. But I'm going to figure it out. I was talking to my little brother the other day, and he gave me plenty of ideas. So we will be regulating this thing, people. Thank you so much. Please share, follow, like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know about a goal that you're working on. If there's anything I could do to possibly help you, and we will talk soon. No excuses. Yo, if you like that episode, all I need you to do is subscribe, like, and comment. And make sure you share it with somebody because maybe this piece of content could help them. Let's keep it going.